This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org.
Hello everyone! Kirby Volt here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom vlogs. Oh, gonna do these. So, this is a new batch of vlogs. Anytime I take a break between logs, if something interesting happens, I tend to make a little video of them on my Switch, and then I replay them at the beginning of the log. So that's what we're seeing right now, is just silly things that happened between logs, like this. Because you didn't get to see them, and I wanted to show them off. That's pretty much why they exist. So these are some things. I did a few shrines between the last log and this one. Had some fun with them. Was like, hey, this is pretty neat. See? I figured out how car works. Remember how I didn't know how car worked in the last log? Yeah, I still don't understand that these are automatically moving wheels. So, that's on me. Also, this car just wants to keep going forward. But hey, I figured out how to do whatever I'm doing here with the stakes. Yep, that's how that works. Just lean it on the thing. What am I doing? Oh, there's a treasure chest right there. Okay, I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Large Zonite shards, that's very nice. Okay, but yeah, so I'm just going to show those off. Okay, now we're done. Now you may be saying, hey, you were just in a shrine. Were you going to do that shrine? Did you finish that shrine? No, I literally cannot do that shrine right now. Windy Device requires you to have a certain piece of equipment that I don't have, and I was avoiding doing anything story-related because I wanted to save story stuff for the logs, and then I finally came across a shrine that was like, hey, you can't do this shrine until you advance the story. So I was like, well, dang it. Anyways, I hope you like my new setup. I got a fan shield, and I got a fan weapon. You know, very useful things to have. Oh, I also found the top I was missing from those first 5 logs. It's hard to see right now, but I did go back and I found it. I went back to the Sky Islands to get it. So I have it now. Now I have a little bit more defense. I found this well. I don't know why I wanted to go down it. I already went down it once. It has like-likes in it. I don't like like-likes. I'm gonna fight them for some reason. Okay, whatever past me, you know, do what you gotta do. Or don't. Are you just gonna leave that? What? I don't know. What? What are you? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Dazzle Fruit, yeah, that'll work. Dazzle Fruit basically works as a flash bomb. So I don't use it that often, because it's honestly not that useful that often. There's better methods for attaching things to arrows. Yeah! Show them the fan. That's helpful. Okay, well that's almost broken. What are you? Okay, well I have whatever this is. It's a log on a big stick. Was it necessary to fight these like-likes? Like, what, why did I come down here? Ooh, a Traveler's Claymore. That could be useful. Yeah, bye, fan weapon. Yeah, you can't throw it. You just gotta drop it. Because when you throw it, if you throw a Guster, it's gonna think that you wanna... Or did I throw it? Or did I don't know what I did. Okay, I guess I want fish now. This is where these logs are gonna get funny, because they're gonna get very chaotic, where I'm just like, oh, I guess I wanted to do this now instead. I'm just gonna let the music keep playing. Okay, glowing cave fish. New thing. Let the music keep playing with the like in the background and just not bother to even open the chest that the like drops. Rock salt, you know? Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, it broke now. Perfect. I'll take the claymore. You cannot attach treasure chests to weapons. Very sad. I wish you could. So instead I'll attach... fire fruit. No? Spicy no, what? Spicy pepper. Yeah, that'll work. That doesn't do much at all, but hey, I did it. I wasn't even in range. Good job. At least the likes don't eat your shields. That's nice, at least. They eat a lot of your health, but not your shields. I seriously have no idea why I'm playing this thing right now. Alright, well, we got some energy back, we got some health back, everything's good. We're gonna kill this thing. Because it gives stuff, and I like stuff. So let's get stuff. Yeah, fighting likes is one of the most annoying things to do in this game, so... cool that I'm showing it off, but... there will be many times later where it's just like, unless I have an absolute need to do this, I won't be doing it. What's in the chest, though? An opal. Nice. And then back here, we have... lizards. They're sticky. I don't want to touch them. Good thing Link picks them up with his feet, I guess. And we have some mineral stuff, so let's get some rock salt, some amber. Destroy this weapon in the process. Oh. Not gone yet. And that's all that's in this well. Oh, there's rupee. I'll take it. Now I have 55 rupees. Yeah, I found some rupees between the two logs, between log 5 and log 6. Good job, good for me. Now how do I get out a well? Well, it's called I Have Ascend. And I will sometimes forget that I have Ascend when I'm in wells later on. I don't know why. Ascend is extremely useful, but I sometimes just forget it. Also, there's choo-choos out here. How lovely. They must die. Death by Boko Blade. Easy. Easy death. Easy killing them. Alright. Is there anything on the roof? No. Not even a fiddler. Okay, so I'm going to go to the yellow dot because the shrine I was in at the beginning of this log, I was like... I can't do this because I'm missing a thing that I need. And apparently, if I go to the glowy spot, I will get the thing. There are times where I actually do look up, like, hey, what am I supposed to do? Because I don't want to wander around and just do things haphazardly. I want to at least get some progress, so I believe this is one of the times where I literally looked up, okay, where do I get... this item. I found out where I got it, and that's all I looked up, and I stopped looking up stuff because I didn't want to be spoiled on anything else. And now I'm hunting birds. I'm doing a very bad job of it, because I'm not good at hunting. I don't really care for hunting and gathering in video games in general, to be quite honest. It's why I was never good at the Oregon Trail. I cannot use that cart. Even though it looks like it's perfectly set up, I cannot use it. Oh, hello! Is this our first introduction to one of the best characters in the game? This is Addison! technically I met him between logs, but his whole thing is, I have the sign, and I want to have the sign stand up, but even though he's part of a construction company, he doesn't know how to construct the proper... He doesn't know how to construct proper footing for his sign. So he's kind of stupid. But what if we made the footing for him? I don't know why I'm using that specifically. It has wheels. It's not going to help. It's going to roll around. Oh. I'm not going to help him at all. I'm just going to try to make a car and leave. I'm a good person. Yeah, it's as simple as just putting on the side of the boards. Not too bad. Now you need some momentum to propel you, but this does work as a cart. See, I'm moving. I'm moving. I'll use my shield. I can make it move the other way. I'm figuring this out. I'm figuring out how to do these things. So if I put a fan on, I can make this move, and this would be perfectly fine. Compared to the end of the previous log, where I was like, I gotta make an axle, and I gotta figure this out, and this out, and this out. No, it's just as simple as this. Alright, bye Addison. We're not gonna help you. And now the properties of gravity work, because these wheels will always go wherever gravity takes them, or where propulsion takes them. They're kind of bad wheels, in all honesty. They're the early wheels you get, but they kind of suck. We'll get better wheels later on, because having to use my crafts, get off it, and then get back on it is not very helpful. Also, what... Oh, he threw a fire fruit. Okay. I was like, where did the fire come from? It came from him. Okay, but see, I put my cart right in the middle of there so it wouldn't roll away. I was trying to be smart about that. Okay. We're gonna make this move again. Oh, nope, I'm gonna go over here first. Get some more fire fruit. Just what I need. My cart is rolling away slowly. I should probably not have it do that. I should be careful when I'm doing that, because that could have broken the board, and that would have resulted in a dead cart. Also, I can't steer this, so I have to constantly get off it. I'm learning. At a very, very slow rate, but I'm learning how to use the mechanics of skeletons now. Okay. The dead enemy variety is just... the bodies will stay until all the heads are gone. So you kill the heads. And then you can get a weapon out of an arm. Good job, me. Good job. You broke a wheel. It still works. Slightly. But, you know, maybe don't throw the giant hammer near the carts. That's probably a good idea. Now the question is, do I keep going, or do I go back to get another wheel to fix the carts? I'm going to Ultra Hand something instead right now, because I can. You know, Ultra Hand it with a rock. That's a smart idea. That's not going to break the cart at all. Nope, not a sentence. There we go. Okay, so now... yeah, good thought process. Don't use rock. Rock might hurt. We're just gonna keep going. We're down a wheel. It's fine. This will have no negative impacts whatsoever. It's not like we're getting some more thrust in another direction because we're missing the lack of a front wheel. Spicy peppers, why not? I think I have abandoned the cart because that was too cumbersome. Good job, me. I can build another one. Nah. It's more trouble than it's worth. So this is the Castletown ruins, I believe. I'm like, wait a minute. Where do I need to go? But there's Shrine. I want to go to Shrine. Shrine is right there. Shrine is helpful. Yep, Central Square. This is where the old Castletown was. At one point. You can see they're trying to fix it, which is great. Still in a bit of disrepair. So it's probably only been like a year or two since the previous game, based on that. I don't know why I paused. Something must have come up. It's fine, though. These are the logs, and these are how they happened. Probably my dog or something. I was probably trying to calm my dog down. That's probably what happened. I have good doggies. Yeah, probably was upset about something. Maybe it was storming out that night. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna open this now, okay? It's alright. I'm gonna go and bye. Look, that one shrine said I couldn't do it, but maybe this shrine says I can do it. How many orbs do I have? Oh, I have 3. I wanted to get a 4th one. That's why I was so determined to do that shrine in the first place. Alright, so what we got? We got combat training. Okay, so I actually like these. I didn't like them as much in Breath of the Wild because it was just kill enemy, but these ones are great because they actually teach you little tutorials. So, without further ado, I will let the construct take it over. By the construct, I mean me reading for the construct. The shrine purifies the ancient evil. Those who have entered here heed the instruction. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. So, side hop. This is how we learn about different combat mechanics. So this is teaching you about how to do the flurry rush, which is really great. I like this a lot because it helps the player learn the mechanics a bit more. Do a backflip to avoid, yeah. It helps the player learn mechanics that they may have not been aware of. You can find these out all on your own by doing them by yourself, but these are a great learning tool for those who are unfamiliar with how the gameplay works. It allows you to practice the timing of them. I just think it's really handy. You can repel attack if you pair with your shield just before the right time. Aha! That's the neat part. I, never do this. It was very useful in Breath of the Wild. It's not as useful in this game. I say, as I immediately get hit by that. Right. Two-handed weapon. You cannot use shield. One-handed weapon, though, you can use shield. Or you can just pull your shield out by itself. And I am very bad at timing on this, so... Here we go, dying! There we go! Build up your power, and then release to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in the motion of the damage. Alright, so charge attack. So again, these are all combat basics, but it's really helpful to have them, and I like the positioning of where this shrine is, because this is where the game wants you to go early on, so you can learn this pretty quickly. If you already knew how to do them from the previous game, it's a bit of a retread, but it's nice to get a refresher. Most of the combat trials will be like this. They'll either teach you something, or they'll focus on the mechanic that you have not used previously. So I actually really like these, because they're very good for keeping your mind open for different things you can be doing with the different items or techniques in the game. And no, you cannot attach a weapon to an arrow. I was sad about that. I wanted to attach the bow to the arrow so I could shoot the bow. Not so in this game, unfortunately. We get a Zonite sword. It's a good weapon. Good early game weapon. But I don't think I have any use for it, so... Oh, never mind. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Claymore. I probably should have put the Claymore on the Zonite sword, but I wanted to put the bow on, dang it. So we're gonna make a Zonite sword bow. Because that's a good idea. Never mind, we're gonna make a Zonite rusty sword. Go back to my Rockhammer for now. Okay. We get a Blessing of Light, a Light of Blessing, whatever you want to call it. Time to get more gunk out of the arm. The arm filter. Is a thing, yay. Yeah, early on, I'm like, I want to watch these cutscenes every time I get the thing, and then I eventually start going, you know, that takes time. Maybe I shouldn't. But we'll get to that when we get to that, probably. I mean, I kind of skipped part of it already, but you know what I mean. Hey, buddy, no, come back. Come back. Chasm? Huh, okay. Let's talk about shrines. Yeah, like that one that I just did. Yeah, I know. You already talked about the chasms. I want to know more about the shrines. You're just like, well, the shrines just kind of appeared. We don't know where from. But you seem to know more about the chasms. I want to know more about the shrines. Well, that was a nice conversation. You're cute. Have a nice day. We're gonna go back to the sky. What for? Oh, I know exactly what for. The only statue I know that gives me more hearts right now is on the Great Sky Island, so we have to go back there first. This makes sense. It won't make sense in a little bit, but it makes sense right now. So we just gotta jump off here. Don't get hurt. I have cold resistance on from the food I ate during that fight with the Shrine Guardian thingy-majiggy. But I don't really need it. But I have it, just in case. You never know. So going back to the Temple of Time. It's like we were just there in the last log. I think it's been a few hours since I've been back to the Temple of Time, so it's been a while since I was actually back to the Temple of Time gameplay-wise for me, personally, but we literally just left there on the last log, so it's kind of silly to come back here already, but you know, It's kind of like the beginning of Breath of the Wild. I only knew where the statue was at the Temple of Time in the Great Plateau, so I just kept going there to get stuff, even though there were probably easier options to use. Is it still weird that, like, we have the Temple of Time here on the Great Sky Islands, but it's not the same as Temple of Time that's on the Great Plateau? What's up with that? I have a feeling that at one point they wanted these games to be connected to the Zelda timeline, but when they started working on this game, they just kind of went, nah, who cares? Because the design of Temple of Time on the Great Plateau looks a lot like the one in Ocarina of Time. And that was probably done on purpose. But for reasons I won't explain, I don't think they really care about connecting the Zelda timeline at this point. And honestly, we've been over this already a little bit in some of these logs, but there's really no point to connect all the games. They can be separate, if they so choose to be. With some few exceptions that absolutely are direct sequels, but a direct sequel is a lot easier than making a prequel or something that just happens to fit into the time slot perfectly or whatnot. Anywho's, look at that beautiful red glow coming from outside. That's not bad, I hope. Yeah, I could get a stay on the vessel, but I think I've encountered enough things that have tried to kill me that I'm like, yeah, another heart's probably a good idea. And now I can spell more dark stuff. So, like, I guess if we go with the filter analogy, the arm is a filter, and you need the blessings of light to make the filter work to filter the darkness into the arm and filter it out. But when you get a heart container itself, that, like, there's no need for the filter. It can just directly extract the gunk from everywhere in the body. So, like, you use the light of blessing to filter out stuff that gets filtered to the arm, but with the heart container, it's like a faster way to get the gunk out. That makes sense, probably. Also, say hello to my doggy in the background. He is currently trying to make himself a nest out of the blankets on my bed. He likes to do that. Anyways, did I go to that shrine yet? Nope. Apparently. I don't think I did that pin correctly. But anyways, the game really wants me to go here, so I'll go here. Look what I found. I found a flower. It's for me. It's a silent princess. It's on top of this. Grave monuments. Okay, that was not for me. Oops. Well, it's mine now. Sorry to the people who died during the calamity. You'll get another one later. Also, you're dead. Of which I don't wish to speak ill of you, because there are people I know personally who have passed on, and I'm very sad about that. But also, the flower is more of a token gesture than to acknowledge that you existed than giving you a thing. And I'm sure you'll be okay with me taking the thing, hopefully. Anywho's, what's this all about? Those runes fell from the sky. I mean, Age of Legends. Yeah, sure is. Well, the Zonai server team should count ourselves lucky. If it weren't for the upheaval, this would never have happened. Not that anyone knows exactly what it was. Well, Pero's looking into it. She figures it's better to understand the upheaval, you know. If the princess is right, where is she? The runes are exceptional, but really, who cares about that at a time like this? Some people do, I guess. Anyways, hello. I want to check out ruins. Hello. It is a Zonai construct. How are you doing today? It's a crystal refinery, just like the one that was up by the Rewind shrine. But I need 100 of the thingy-majiggies, so I'm just gonna forget that that guy was even there. Because the one by the shrine that I have a direct warp to is more etched into my memory than the guy that's literally outside what is basically home base for the rest of the game. I don't think very well on things sometimes.
Link? Mr. Link? Is that really you? Where have you been? No one's seen you or Princess Zelda since you went out of the castle to investigate the gloom. And that's when the castle rose into the air. Everyone was so worried about both of you. Poor has barely slept. She's trying to, figure out what the hell's going on here. This moment, she should be in her lab. So, go there. Like, right now.
Okay, I'm going. So, Lookout Landing. This is a completely new location. You have clothes. I want clothes. They have better defense. Your hometown? She was from Lurin Village. She's in the southeast corner. These pretty cool. Pirates! I like pirates. I wanna be the king of the pirates. Well, maybe they'll return someday, and I'll get to join a pirate crew. Yay! Yeah, so you talk to NPCs. I forget this. Talking to shopkeepers is how you sell things, not how you buy things. I think I want to buy things. But also, I have a few of these, so, you can have them. Goodbye. Alright, so we got arrows, and apples, and trousers. And a tunic, and a hood. I want the hood. Yeah, the hood. The hood's the best one. Love the hood. The hood's so cool. I wish you could, take it down so it's not always covering your head. But it gives you a little cape. And I like having little capes. Edna mode be darned. Capes are cool. Hey, what's going on here? Mark, I will give it if you don't pay attention to what? I don't know, giving orders. Wait, it's a relief. You returned? I gotta say, it's a relief to see you're safe. I helped out with the attacking here, the monster control crew. Yeah, the monster control crew. Yeah, but talk to Pura first. Okay. Proceeds to not do that. This is where they had the thing in Breath of the Wild. This is where all the champions gathered. So they made a little location out here now. Okay, I'll go talk to her, but I want to explore around here, man. This wasn't here in the last game. Oh, hey, man. Is it the Rockstar Robbie?
Hey, where have you been?
Robbie. He gets a little name introduction because he's an important character.
Don't answer that. She's in a tizzy, so, go talk to Pura already. Why have you not talked to Pura?
I'm having fun, Robbie. Can I take?
Wait a minute! What do you think you're doing? Jackson needs it for a chasm research. You'll get in big trouble if you take that, so don't do it.
But I want it. Pose. Well, okay then, creepy rock that I don't want to talk to ever again. What is this? Is this a house? I want to go in. I'm in it! Yay! I'm gonna climb it. I don't know what it's for. I could put my Sheikah... Oh, I don't have a Sheikah slate. I have the Pura pad, though. Alright, let's go talk to Pura already.
The hair, those eyes, Duck! Dr. Pura! The swordsman has returned!
Now where have you been?
A lot happens.
You're not a ghost, are you?
Is that a flute?
Hey,
I got an arm.
interesting.
Yeah, it's an arm.
Phew. exactly happened?
And there it is. There's Pura. She is the head scientist of Lookout Landing, the place we're at right now. Calm yourself, people in the comments. I know a lot of people have the hots for her. She's nice, I guess. She's cool. I definitely don't hate her, but I don't think she's as pretty as Zelda.
Discover a mysterious mummy
Yep, that happens.
which suddenly reanimates.
Yep, and then I, nearly die, and my arm comes off, and I try to grab Zelda.
To a fissure and vanished.
Yeah, she just, poofed.
That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell.
Sure. That makes sense.
Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy.
Yep, and now I have it. It's my arm now.
Get the Pura pad from an unusual creature. And learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rob.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. Wish he stuck around for longer.
Disappears.
Yeah, I know what happened to it. I just put in this weird glowy thing. I thought it was a good idea.
Access his voice and find your way here.
Okay, so technically I goofed off for a little bit, but you don't need to know that part.
Huh?
Then,
What?
are you saying it came from up there? Well, yeah, that island exactly. That Ryu you met, I think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named. Are they one and the same? But I'm certain that the mummy you found is related to the upheaval. Castle rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky, the mummy must be connected to it somehow. And then there's the most important detail of all. You sure you heard the princess speak to you? She gave you a direct message? Well, luckily it means that she's alive, but she's trapped somewhere. But I need you to meet with the search party up by the castle. Look for a guy named Haz, and he can help you out. There's something going on at the castle right now that's, really important, so you gotta go do that first. Okay, Linky? And she calls him Linky. And now, since we've met Pura, we have access to character profiles. This is a cool feature of the Pura Pad. It basically tells us all the important characters that we'll meet throughout our journey. Anyways, let's go look at them. We have Zelda, the heir to the power that imprisons darkness. She's very cool, she's very cute, and she's a good researcher. And we get to see her both in the form that we think she's in and the last time we saw her. And here's Pura. I'm not going to bother to read because I can't probably read that fast. But she's the best scientist in all of Hyrule. And a few years ago, she looked like a little kid, but then she did the experiment to make her look older, even though she's technically 100 and something years old. But she did an experiment, and now she looks like that. And Robbie, he looks like that because he is old. I think he's 150, 125. I forget. He basically met someone when they were 50 years his junior, but she was still old enough to marry, and they married. And there's Rauru. Rauru is he's probably the first king of Hyrule, and he was a ghost, and he was palling around with us, and then he's gone now. I like his outfit. It looks very nice. He's a Zonai. Anyways, what's in the door? I want to go read all the research. Alright, upheaval notes, let's go! On that day, the land shook and huge chasms seemed bottomless. The clouds billowed and blah blah blah, stuff happened. Strange of all, Hyrule castles began floating in the air. What happened next? Evil-looking haze surged up from the chasms that opened the surface. The haze weakens everything it touches. So people, they get sick, and weapons get corrupted and corroded, so don't touch it. It's called gloom. And we decided to call the islands hanging in the sky Sky Islands because, they're simple, to the point. And probably they might be related to the Zonai stuff. We don't know, because we don't know a lot about the Zonai, so that's kind of what's going on. And, the upheaval basically gave us a lot of problems, but also, hey man, we got more information from the Zonai, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. we had a lead in Kakariko Village with some unusual ruins that have like slabs that are engraved in there. So we're gonna put a good chunk of the the Zonai team to work over at Kakariko. But, you know, there's still a crater by the castle, and we don't know what the heck's going on there. We don't know where Link and Princess Zelda went, but they went to, like, look at stuff that was going on there. And because that was written in the past, Pura was like, hey, they're probably related. And now that we've talked to her, she knows exactly that they were related because, you know, stuff happens. Anyways, there's a frog. Say hello to Stone Frog. It is part of Pura's heritage because she comes from the Sheikah tribe, which is an offshoot of Hylians. They're still Hylians, but they're like a very specific tribe of Hylians, and they're kind of like ninjas now. I don't know if they were always supposed to be like ninjas, but they are now. And hey, there's a telescope. Yay, telescope. We can see the castle. Very helpful. Very helpful right there. We can see the castle. Anyways, I'm just gonna be stupid. It's all fine. All fine, you know, nothing bad happens. I want to use this. I cannot use this. It is chained down. Why is it chained down? Gosh dang it. Alright, well, I don't want to go to the castle just yet. I want to explore around here. What's a look at Landon? Like, what's going on at the Landon? We got a little board. I cannot read the board. What is the point of the board if I cannot read it? It's fine. They're still talking. Got some horses here. Got a tree. I like the tree. And there's the shop. So I think we've seen pretty much everything we need to see here in Lookout Landing. We can probably now go to Hyrule Castle to figure out what's going on there. Probably, maybe. Wait a minute. There was a board on top of this well. Can I not pick it up? Okay, apparently not. Don't touch it. But I could survive. Too bad there's no descent power to go under things. Oh well. Time for apple time. I like apple time. Apples are delicious. I'd probably not eat 5 apples at once, though. That's a bit too much. Yeah, sorry I didn't greet you properly. Hey, I'm Scorpus. Question about the place? Open up the open up the emergency shelter. Yeah, okay. Whoa. What? Was this always here? Like, because in the previous game this is like used for ceremonies and stuff. Was this like always there? Because that's the case. That's really cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go down here now because now there's more to explore of Lookout Landing. Yay! Hello. How are you people doing? I'm gonna take that Boca Reaper. Let's try. No, I don't have the space for it right now. There's a statue here. Oh, hindsight. I could have just used the statue here. I didn't need to go back to the Great Sky Islands. Yeah, Link, right? You're that other Link guy, aren't you? Her folks talking about you. You're pretty cool. Anyway, you want a bed? Yeah, you can go to the bed over there. Napping, sleep talking is particularly audible here, so preservably you want a bed away from him. His physical condition's been pretty bad since the gloom. Comes out of the chasms, you know? Oh yeah, the upheaval create massive openings across the land known as chasms. In fact, there's one just beneath Hyrule Castle. I wouldn't go down there if I were you. And touch stuff, it's nasty. Just don't do it. And now I didn't even need to eat the apples. I could have taken a nap. Also, this guy is called Nappin', and he takes naps. poetry. Just pure poetry. Okay, and also we can check a log of everything. Very helpful if I want to reread things. Oh, hey, I know that face. Any face I know is the face of a friend. And I was just like, wait, who are you again? It could be because we're in a little underground space.
Lucky cloak of Vizette. Mysterious shrines appear all over the land. Guess this paper's a little old.
Yeah, we have newspapers in Zelda now. Who would think, huh? Innocent Zonai civilization. This calls for the Zonai survey team. Gotta hand me around until further notice. He even spent loads of hours to memorize everything so the Zonai, we could top of each region and like figure out all the stuff going on. Like the Rito have some problems right now. There's someone should go check that out. Also, I just want to go to Rito Village. It's very nice there. Okay. What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. Based on your sense of Zeke, distinctive right arm, you must be Link, am I right? Pura has told me so much about you. I'm Wadsworth. My research is ancient Hyrulean, I don't text but something different. What we call modern language is built upon the foundation. You understand how linguistics work, I'm sure. The books here are written in the ancient language. I've been studying it, and I can read quite a bit of it myself. But I'm sure someday I'll have results so that I can truly understand, everything that happened with them and whatnot. And you're done ignoring me. You're done talking to me now. Fun fact. Your mind can read faster than you saying things aloud. So if you're ever in class again and the teacher says, hey, can you read this aloud? You'll probably remember it better, but it will be slower. So if you want to speed read, don't read it aloud. Friendly tips from me for some random reason. That all said, we're getting to the end of this log. We've made it to our main home base of operations of Lookout Landing now, which is great. And I believe next time we're going to go check out what's going on at Hyrule Castle. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't remember. I'll find out with you. If you like this log, please consider hitting the like button below, subscribing, commenting. All helps. Don't have to if you don't want to, but it's always appreciated. If you haven't played Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom yet, highly recommend that you do. Very fun game, and we're only starting to scratch the surface at this point. So hopefully you pick it up and enjoy it for yourself, or enjoy the very long journey we're about to go on, because I need to do complicated math that I can't do right now, so I can't give you a fraction or percentage right now. But we're not very far. That's all I can tell you. Shh. Don't cook a bomb. You moron. Why would you cook a bomb? Okay, well, dubious food. Anyways, please all of you have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you on the next log for when I cook a bomb for some reason. Until the next one. Oh, let's wait for what this guy's say. Yeah, the upheaval, the gloom rots the weapons. That's why they kind of suck now. Anywho's, please have a wonderfully great day. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, ciao.